Hey everybody, I'm back with a big Jurassic World review. This is the all-new, secret, if y'all know what I mean, Rumble and Rampage Distortus Rex. Just a big heads up. I know that there's going to be some people from Universal and Mattel trying to take this video down, but before you try anything, just know this was legally purchased. This is no longer belonging to them. This belongs to me. Therefore, I am going to do whatever I want with it. There is no copyright in this video. Nothing in this video is copyrighted, meaning I don't make money off of this. Also, nothing in this video is not mine. Everything in this video is mine. This is my figure. I paid for this. I got this off of Walmart.com. It is now sold out. I will be, I'm going to review this because I can. I also think I might be one of, if not the first reviews in probably the entire United States. There's the barcode for those of you that would like to use this. And no, let's go on, and the box is damaged. I'm gonna try to turn this around. Also featured on the back of the box is the Spinosaurus and the Mosasaurus. You got your Slash Attack, Roar, Rage and Roar. Alright, without further ado, let's get this big boy right open. I like to call this guy Bub, short for Big Ugly Bastard. Also, I would really like to see someone try to take this down because, well, they can't. There's no copyright. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking. Let me try to open this. Alright, let's use this little knife here. Let's cut this open. Oop. Any more things needing to be opened? Alright, this is heavy. This is a heavy one, y'all. This is a lot heavier than I thought it would be. But, oh, there's a button on this. Alright, just let me move this box, because I'm probably going to keep the box. Alright, let's take a big look at this guy. This guy is really nicely made. I really like this. The only big thing I could care... I am a little iffy on is how the jaw hangs open, but a lot of Mattel toys are like that. Let me get a full shot of that. There we go. You can also see its shadow, but because of the light, you kind of can't. Let's go over the basic colors and sculpt. The entire body, except for like these arms, which I'll go over those. And I don't like how this is like super floppy and loose, like an old Snap Squad figure. The lower jaw and these arms are casted in a whitish color, while everything else, except for these hands here, are casted in a medium brown, kind of like a toasty chocolate brown. You also have this, that's a similar shade, a little darker maybe, that goes all the way up from the top of the nose here, and it goes all the way down to this area here. I'll get you a top shot. Articulation-wise, it's very limited on this figure, as most of it is tied to the action feature of this. I also want to mention that the teeth are interlocking, like a croc or something. I don't know. Like, it's a mutant. I really don't care. Also, you have these fine texturing bumps throughout the body, mainly on the top part of the head and neck, and then it kind of stops going down the shoulder area. Articulation. Jaws tied to the action features, so is the neck. The whole body can kind of move side to side. Oh yeah, this whole action feature is like a Therizine, like the Chaos Theory, the Therizinosaurus that I reviewed last year. There's a playlist that's in. You got the tongue inside, made of that separate material. The eyes are a dark yellowish or a light orangish color. That whitish color stops right where the arms are. That's saying crap articulation. These arms can move, but they don't really do much. They're just kind of dead weight. This part of the arm is not posable. However, this part of the arm is. There's also hand articulation. You can kind of spin the arm like that. It basically looks like it has 4 legs and 2 little arms. That's what it looks like to me. I kind of see these little things, these front limbs, as a leg. Because it's like the toes turned into fingers and whatnot. Let's turn oh, sorry about that, y'all. My camera accidentally turned itself around. The arms on this moves. However, this arm does not have the same articulation. Sorry about that. I use my crock to hold the camera. There's no elbow joint. However, there is swivel joint on the foot here. I'm gonna call it a foot because I can. The front claws are not painted. However, the back ones are. These ones are not painted as well. I will do some comparisons here. I gotta figure out which ones I'm gonna do. I was told I gotta do the hybrids. I'm gonna do a John Hammond. I don't feel like getting my Dr. Wu out. You got this. Oh crap! Sorry about that. A slightly darker shade around the eye here. You got that. This whole shading here. Half of the legs, the leg here is in this brown. I was wondering why they couldn't do the other legs. Oh yeah, the legs. Legs don't have a swivel joint. I feel like they might have actually ditched those. The feet do. I'm gonna redo that. The feet do rotate. Don't worry, I'll get the scan code in a second. I know someone else already did it, but here's a different one. Here's the scan code for those of you that need it. And I keep knocking over my Chaos Theory shelf. Alright, let's go over the... Oh yeah, there's a swivel joint on the tail. Let's go over the action feature, because I'm sure a lot of you are going to want to see it. Let me get this into focus. I can't get all of it. There is a button on the tail here. You push it. Alright, enough with that. The other action feature is where you can go straight up. Yeah, you can do some serious slashing with this one. It's got some big claws. Let's put the hand up a little bit more and then try. Maybe I'll try to go outside at night and take some pictures with this. Alright, I'm going to get some stuff to compare with them. I'm just going to get all the hybrids because I really don't care. I'm going to get the hybrids real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, so this will kind of show you how big this thing is. It's really, really bulky and just tall. It's definitely a bit bigger than the Indominus, which sounds about right. I have the Scorpios, and I have the smaller Indoraptor, just to kind of... because that one scales better with these. Let me take this picture. There we go. Alrighty, y'all. How long is this review already? 3 minutes. Oh, I have more in the other half. That's going to be all for this review. I hope you all enjoyed this. If there's any questions about this, please let me know while you can, because they might try to take this one down. I'm serious, y'all. That they might try, but they probably won't be able to succeed. I'm going to try and put my shelf back together and clean this room up a little bit because it's a big mess. I'll see y'all later. Peace.